smaller VTubers. As everyone knows, every episode I bring a VTuber on and allow them to promote themselves on my channel in hopes of helping to grow their following and getting their names out. Because in this vast ocean of VTubers, it is very, very difficult for someone small to get their name and face out there, which is why I'm here. I'm here to help you. So, this is episode 4. Well, I've done 4 episodes already, but it's been a long time since the last couple of episodes. Very long time. Far too long, actually. What, 3 weeks? After Christmas, I didn't do one for 3 whole weeks. Haha. So, today I am here with the Idol Queen.
Ooh, the Idol Queen.
She is a streamer on YouTube. She does all her streaming on YouTube. So without further ado, let me unmute the desktop audio and allow her to introduce herself. Hello to you. Can you introduce yourself to us, please?
Yes, I can. Hello, my name is Maiden Hasegawa. I am the idol queen of your dreams, and I'm sure I will be amazing. I will charm you. Hi, Bruni. Don't think I don't see you.
So give us a brief introduction on you and your character.
So, the lore is really dark. Wait, let me get into it. So, basically, if we're gonna summarize it, Maiden was adopted by the original rulers of her kingdom, and she has been just her parents were killed, right?
Oh my.
So she was then crowned to be the ruler of her kingdom, and now she rules over the Northern Dominion.
Well, as a fellow VTuber who also lost her parents, it is nice to meet you.
Oh, oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
my lore is complex. I haven't gone through the whole thing yet, and I don't plan on going through it anytime soon. Like not for another couple of months, few months, a very long time. But there's a general gist: is I lost my parents too. I was taken in by my shisho, who taught me how to be a detective, and I got a new name and everything. So.
Oh my god, trauma bonding.
So, what did okay, so what made you decide that you wanted to be a VTuber? Like how did you discover the world of VTubing?
The way I actually did discover VTubing was by Rin Penrose. Everybody knows her. Lots of people are fans of her. And the way I got into VTubing was there was this VTuber called Brainy Rose Smith.
Mm-hmm.
She just had like a really comfy atmosphere, and like she was just like motherly. I see her as a motherly figure, so I remember being in the chat for the first time. I was really nervous and then got really happy when I saw her like respond to me for the first time, and it was under my original name because I
Mm-hmm.
changed my last name. It was under my original character name, and I was like, "Oh my god, she said my name!" So that's what got me hooked to VTubing.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes, there is no better feeling than watching a VTuber who you admire acknowledge you in their chat.
Mm.
I know that
Mm.
all too well. Actually, no, I don't. My no, because I got into VTubing from watching a very popular indie VTuber. So you know, with the popular ones, they have a lot of viewers. They don't really keep track of everything. So it was just me going there, going, "Hi, I'm your biggest fan." Just like
Yeah.
a small little speck. But it is a very very nice feeling to get noticed by VTubers that you look up to.
Yeah.
Tell us more about your model. Like, how did you come up with the concept of an idol queen?
The Idol Queen came 3, 4 months after I debuted. This is a really boring answer, and I'm really sorry about
No,
this
no,
gonna be a boring
there
answer.
are no boring answers. Please go on.
But I was stuck between, like, 3 different concepts, and one was, like, the Banished of Worlds, and I was like, "Ooh, too edgy." And then and then I was like, "Ooh, why don't I be a queen?" Right? Brini suggested this, actually.
Okay.
She suggested the, like, golden armored corset thing because I was a pre-debut VTuber by the time I
Mhm.
was, like, DMing her and stuff. And I came up with a crown by myself, so basically, you know the red, like, jewel diamond? Let's call it a diamond. That
Like a blood diamond.
symbolizes Yes, yes, that's it. Yes. Um, that symbolizes the death of Maiden's parents and her resolve to, like, keep going, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Makes perfect
And then
sense.
and then the chains, it was just to make it more unique. If you want the honest answer, if you want the truth.
So you said you had three concepts. Do you want to tell us about the other two concepts that you had before you decided on doing the queen look?
One of them was a rip-off of Still from Honkai Star Rail.
Do tell.
It was literally just a rip-off. It was
Literally
literally
just
just the same.
copy paste the outfit, but just with a different like head.
Yeah.
Now,
And then
did you have a lore behind this particular character?
not really.
You just decided, you know what? I love Star Rail so much. I'm gonna make a character based on stuff.
Yes. And then and then the other one I don't really have a look for, but I found it on a Spotify playlist yesterday, so
Mhm.
and then, like, it was The Banished of Worlds, which I assume was some, like, interdimensional, like, hopping Doctor Strange lore kind of thing.
Right.
And then we settled we? What? Then I settled and then I settled on the queen look because I was like, "Ooh, I can write some really good lore for this." Ooh, because as a kid, I love writing, so
Mhm.
I was like, "Ooh, stories." So, yeah.
Stories. Now, well, with the queen, you call yourself an idol queen, so I'm assuming that you do singing as well.
Yes.
Oh, that
Yes.
is so awesome. And do you do like regular singing streams?
It's become a bit of a joke in my community that if I'm doing like "Oh, I don't know what I'm doing" stream, that it's gotta be a karaoke stream. So, uh, I really need to start varying my content because 'cause I'm like, "Oh, how about we sing the exact same songs as yesterday again?"
Now,
So, yeah.
speaking of content, what do you specialize in terms of your regular streams? What do you enjoy? What do you enjoy doing on stream?
I do like I do like connecting with my fan base a lot because
All right.
they're surprisingly, they are real people. Um, surprisingly, they're not bots, they are real, and there's a person behind the screen, so it's nice to keep people company,
Mhm.
and it's nice to know I have some form of purpose in somebody's life. God,
That's
that got deep.
very admirable.
Um, and then, just the singing and, like, the gaming, and then shouting at said games.
Now,
Yeah.
what games do you enjoy streaming?
Oh, right, the finals, that is really good. It
Okay.
used to be Overwatch, but now it's Marvel Rivals. Uh,
Why does every single person I know is going into Marvel Rivals, and like half of these people want me to get into it too, and it's just like I really don't want to play another hero shooter.
Do you wanna know why I actually started playing Rivals? It's so I could play with my best friend who's, like, 8 hours ahead of me, and she
Nice.
hasn't played. This is a public call out, you know who you are. We need to play Rivals together one day.
Wow, public callouts.
I am the
Listen,
queen after all.
wow, she just like walked out of her castle. It's just like, you there, we play now.
Oh my god, yes!
I love it. So is
Yeah.
Rivals your big go-to game? Like, will you stream that frequently?
That's, it would be the finals.
Okay. Tell, the game is called the finals. Tell me more. I don't think I've heard about that.
Yeah, the game's called The Finals. I play it on PS5,
Okay.
so I don't know why I was so unsure about that. I do. I I play it on PS5, but I do know it's cross-platform game. I just don't think it's, like, very popular, if that makes sense. Yes, it does.
It
Sorry.
does, because I've never heard of it up until now.
It's really right. Okay, when you are free, when we are both free, I will play it with you. It's so good. Everybody needs to play at least one game, like, one round. You won't be good in the first round, but I've been playing it since Christmas. So,
So give me a short description of the game. Like what is the gameplay?
basically, 3 teams of 3, you go for the cash box, killing, and then if you get it, you get it, and you have to make $20,000. Boom.
I love it.
Murder.
3v3, you go for a box by killing. And if you
Yes.
get it. I love that. That's a 10 out of 10 description. That should be on a Game Journal magazine.
It has to be. If it isn't, I'm gonna be so disappointed.
All right. Tell us on your beginnings. Like, tell us about your very first stream. Do
Oh
you
god,
remember
that
your
was
very first stream?
embarrassing. I do. I was very embarrassed the whole time.
Now I'm curious.
I was using a pre-made model. I was reacting to British school TikTok compilations because I had no idea what to do. So I was just there like, "Oh, yeah, this will be cool," because I didn't know how OBS worked. I was figuring this out myself. So I was
Okay.
like, "Ah." So, yeah.
Which is not a bad way to start off. Like, a lot of people are saying to be a VTuber, you need to have a super amazing model and you have to be like super glowing on stream and stuff, but you don't need an expensive model. You start off with a
Mm.
pre-made one and no one will judge you, and if they do judge you, you cast them out. Because that's how I started. I started with the 3D model that I got off of VR chat.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's literally that's my origin story.
Amazing origin story.
10 out of 10. It'll get 3 films and a I don't know. 3 films and a prequel.
We listen and we don't judge.
Now, who who
Uh,
was the artist that did your model?
I've scoured for ages to find any other social medias they may have, and they don't have any. But they are an artist on Fiverr called Alea Studios. Do you want me to yes.
You want you can promote.
They're amazing. She's really nice. There's the spelling. She's really nice and professional, and the model she made is beautiful. Like, mwah, chef's kiss. So, um, if you really want to get a VTuber model, please go to her and please tell her I sent you. She deserves all of the money that she gets from making the models, because like nothing like thank you for doing the rigging, but even though the rigging is slightly stilted, it still is really good and I'm really happy with it. I will be going for a 2.0 from her. So yeah.
I'll be sure to give her a shout out at the end of the stream.
Hell yeah, I'll tell her. I'll message her on Fiverr. I'll be like, oh yeah, you got promoted in a stream.
So, I'm guessing you've been a VTuber for a while, correct?
Tomorrow will be my 6-month anniversary.
All right, so 6 months, not bad, not bad. So,
I know, yeah.
what are some difficulties that you've experienced being a member of the VTuber community?
The overarching issue's just been like the tech, because
Mm.
it's only recently I've discovered how most of this works. Because I was like, oh yeah, if this works, this don't break, I'll be fine. So yeah. So I was like, yeah, it should be all right. There are multiple streams in which like I've I recently found out before I switched to the PC and had like 2 screens and could control the screens independently. There
Mhm.
have been times that my
That
wait,
you're
like my like what's the person that's like the right hand man of the queen called? I can't remember. Send help. Like the subordinate? That's not the right word.
subordinates,
Yes,
subjects.
my closest subject's name, my
Mhm.
twin's name. I'm trying to say my name, but I'm trying to make it not obvious. My 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 advisor's name has shown up. She's since been fired, so we will not be having any of those issues coming up.
I'm sorry. Maiden is loading.
Pretty, come on.
One of your regulars seems to be pushing your buttons there a little bit.
Brini's like one out of the 2 closest friends I have, so
Now, speaking of friends, because as we all know, the VTuber community is massive, and a lot of people like to try to network to get to know each other better. But a lot of people don't really consider that friendship. They consider it more acquaintanceship.
mm.
When you started during your entire 6 month tenure of being a VTuber, have you felt like you've made any genuine connections with other content creators? Let's say that you've collabed with in the past, or because you did mention to me that you've done a lot of collabs.
The only collabs that I have done, I have been with people that I am close enough to call friends.
All right.
Um, I don't know if it counts as a collab, but we've collabed like twice. I've collabed twice with can I mention her name?
Yeah, yeah, you can.
Yeah, great. There's this VTuber called Azora Furia. My regulars knew that this was gonna come up, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm staying in character. But we've collabed technically twice. Once was an actual collab, the second was on her birthday stream, and I was there for 4 hours.
Nice.
So, yeah, she's my best friend. I'm planning a trip to go to her country to see her. Because I do
Awesome.
the same for Brainy, but we live in the same country, so I can't do that.
I can't travel super far because we live in the same country.
Yes.
For you, it's just like you jump out the window of your house and you're there.
Oh my god, yeah.
So you've been a VTuber for 6 months. You've done collabs. You have made content. You've fostered a community. How would you, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your relationship with your community?
Like, I don't want to say 10, that's extreme, but like
Mm.
definitely 9.5 because I'm small and I think I peaked at like 7 viewers at once on a stream.
Okay.
So it's like close. It's like a really nice
Close
night.
knit, close knit, small community.
Thank you. Yes, that's what I was trying to say.
Now,
Um,
does your community? Because as we all know, uh, one thing that a community loves to do to VTubers is bully them because I deal with it. I get bullied for being
mm.
small. I get bullied for being petan because I have a washing board chest. Now, does your community do the same thing to you? And is it all in like good fun, light teasing stuff like that?
Um, not really, actually. They're all nice, respectful people. Um,
I mean, a
they
couple of your regulars on here right now seem to be engaging in light teasing.
don't mind them. They're fine. They don't exist.
They don't exist.
They don't exist to me. No, I'm joking. I love all of them. Um, they they're they're great people. My community's great. I don't take it as teasing because I feel like close with them, so
Mhm.
it's all calm, nice. Um, we've banned one guy and that's it, but he was a problem in my best mate's stream as well, so yeah, it wasn't just an issue
Well,
with
there's
me, it was
there's nothing
someone.
wrong with a lot of people don't like to get to that point where they have to ban someone, but if it's to protect your community and to protect your sanity, there is nothing wrong with booting someone who gives off, who gives you bad vibes. Especially
Yeah,
as you had mentioned that it wasn't just a problem with you, it was a problem with one of your mutuals.
yeah, yeah.
So, to everyone out there, don't think you have to keep people around. Don't risk losing what you have just to appease one viewer. Because
Mm,
that one viewer is probably not going to stick around.
yeah.
So, for your safety, cut the problem off at the source.
My mods actually had to convince me of that when it was going on because I was like, "But the numbers."
But but the numbers.
I was like, "But
Yeah.
but number go up. I mean, I want number go down."
Yeah, I totally get that too, but you don't wanna keep people around that are gonna throw off the vibe of your entire stream, even if it's just for a number.
Mm,
Yeah, numbers are important, but your community is more important than a silly number.
yeah,
And
definitely.
keeping bad people around is going to slowly drive off the good people that are sticking around you.
Yes, I agree.
All right, so you're relatively small VTuber.
Mhm.
What do you think in the 6 months? What do you think was your biggest achievement? Either it
Um,
being either it being something that you did on stream, something that you did off stream, like you did a Twitter post that blew up.
um, this is gonna sound really cheesy, and I'm so sorry, but it's probably meeting like the two people that have changed not just my career but my life,
That's
and I
not
love them
cheesy
both.
at all.
So,
That's adorable. What the heck?
so yeah,
I'm gonna say something cheesy. Forgive me. Proceeds to say the most sentimental thing ever.
I'm a sentimental person. One of them's here, so when I message them in the group chat, I'm just gonna be like, "You didn't hear that. You hallucinated that. You did not hear that."
Yeah, you're gonna say that, but you're also forgetting that I'm recording this and it's gonna be put on YouTube.
I know. I already knew.
You didn't hear anything. All right, let's go back to the YouTube video. Click, click, click. Ah, sentimental moment here.
Timestamps. Sentimental moment here.
All right. So, what more would you like to do as a VTuber? What are your dreams and aspirations?
My dream is to do like one of those Hololive concerts, but like really like low down. Like not as intense as a Hololive concert, but I do want to put on like my 3D concert, although I know that it's really unlikely to happen.
No,
Like
never
local
say never.
theaters.
Never say never.
That's true. That's true. I do want to put on I do want to put it on in like local theaters in like my region of the UK. So, yeah.
Oh, that would be pretty awesome.
I will cry if it actually does happen. I'll message you like, "Oh my god, guess what?"
Guess what? That thing that I said was never gonna happen actually happened.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's a very awesome goal actually, and it's not entirely, you know, it's not
Mm,
entirely far fetched. Like some people have wished for bigger, and bigger actually happened. So yeah,
true.
having a goal like that, that's really awesome, and it gives you something to
Yeah.
strive for. It gives you something to work for.
And
All
then
right, let's see. Hmm. Do you
fire away.
have? It's very difficult for me to come up with stuff on the spot, even though I have a script that I use. I always deviate from the script.
That's fair, honestly.
We always just go. You know what? We'll do it live.
Yep.
Crinkle up the script, toss it out, and just blurb.
Even though I'm a performer who has memorized a script, what's that? We don't know her. We don't know what a script is, guys. Scripts, they're a social construct. I don't know what you mean.
All right, this is gonna sound like a repeat of a question I already asked you, but I promised you it's not. What was
Mhm.
the what was the biggest thing that ever happened to you on stream?
Um, good question. Well, I did get raided. I
Okay,
have got
that's
raided
okay.
by the other half of my close friends. So,
So what was the biggest raid you ever had?
like 4, 5 people.
Nice, nice.
I'm not complaining. I'm super thankful. And even though that is where the problem chatter was at, please raid me again. Please. I pray, I beg.
That's right. I
I do
forgot
appreciate it.
that YouTube does raids now. I always consider that odd, but at the same
I'm
time, really
I'm
cool.
it was a manual raid because I'm way too small for to be live directed to and to live redirect. That's what it's called on YouTube. It's live redirect.
Redirect.
But I don't have 1,000, so that isn't gonna happen officially.
Do you have anything that you want to do? Like, let's say a year passes or another year passes. Do you have anything that you want to do when you hit certain milestones? Let's say you hit your first 1K on Twitter, 1K on YouTube, whichever one you decide to hit first. What is something that you want to do to celebrate that?
um I would like open memberships. Sorry, that sounds like it's all about money. It's not, but like I really want to open memberships because somebody that I am a member of a couple people. I'm throwing people off, but one of the people I'm a member of is like she does vlogs and stuff and she does members content and I'm like, oh, so I can just do it all on YouTube and I don't have to have a Ko-Fi and a Patreon that isn't used and nobody subscribed to the membership. And if any of you are subscribed to my Patreon, let me know because I will actually start posting things there because it's desolate right now. So but yeah, I would like to open memberships, create more emotes.
that no, that's
Yeah.
a very I like that. I like that much, and I really hope that you do get there in the future. And I hope that I'm around so I can see it happening in real time because that's a celebration.
Mm, mm.
Now, do you do you see yourself being a if you had the ability to do this full time, like if you had the growth, if you had the numbers, if you had a community that was dedicated to you and was willing to help you, would you do this as a full-time endeavor?
Yes.
Without a doubt.
Yes.
No has
Call
zero
me
hesitation.
delusional.
I like zero hesitation. I love it. Straight up,
Call me
yes.
delusional. Yes.
I mean, it's hard for a lot of people
Mm-mm.
because a lot of people will tell you, "Oh, the algorithm, something, 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 algorithm, something." That big scary word, algorithm. And for
Ah.
many for many people, there is, work involved. You do have to put in the work.
Mm.
And a lot of people like to say it's not luck based. They're wrong.
Yeah.
It is. It is very, very. It's like rolling on gacha. For
I'm
some
really
people, they're
unlucky.
gonna. Yeah, for some people, they're gonna get it right off the bat. For everyone else, it's gonna take adding more coins into the gacha machine.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, I'm not gonna say just work hard, post more, bring yourself onto multiple platforms. Don't focus on one platform. There is going to be a bit of luck involved,
Yeah.
but also don't burn yourself out by doing more than you can, because that's how a lot of
Mm.
people that are just starting off think they can just put in a bunch of stuff out. They go through burnout and they end up graduating because they couldn't handle the pressure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't burn yourself out to try to get yourself a slice of the popularity pie. It's not worth it.
Mm.
Just make content that you enjoy making for yourself and for your community that you already have. Just focus on
Will
that.
do.
That's what I do that too. I'm small. I consider myself small, even though I've got a lot of followers and all that. I still consider myself small. I'll always be
Yeah.
small, no matter what. Even if I hit like 50 or 100K, I'm still gonna be like, oh, by the way, I'm small.
Yeah.
So
She's just a little guy.
just a small bean. All right.
Yeah.
I actually consider this a question. Is Maiden in need of lunch money?
No. And if you will give it to me, I will give it right back.
Oh,
Seal.
you're just like me in a sense. I don't like asking for money unless my back is against the wall and I have no choice.
Seal. I have told you multiple times. Do not give me your money. Keep it for yourself. You use it. Keep it for yourself. Because I said so, Seal. Just please, come on. This happens in my streams, don't worry.
No, it's perfectly fine. If your community wants to help you and if they want it, they're gonna keep on nagging you for until you finally break down and just be like, okay, thank you, because they haven't seen to.
He's tried to donate to me before and it hasn't worked. And this is gonna sound horrible, but every time it doesn't work, it's like a little victory.
When the card declines, sweet victory.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Shall we rush with disposable income? If you aren't able to take care of yourself, you can't abuse VTubers with bits.
Kudos. Kudos coming out here with the open wallet.
Also,
Also,
I'm watching chat as I'm talking as well. I've seen somebody use a Zin Azua, like an emote from Zin Azua,
okay.
and my friend is a talent from that. She's not an agency VTuber anymore, but they're all in the same agency. They've got a Discord server together. So big shout out to that guy because you have taste. You have taste, my man.
All right, let's
So,
see.
yeah.
Where can we land now? Oh, what are your thoughts on the VTuber community as a whole? What are your
Oh,
like the things that you've seen? Do you think that the VTuber community is balanced? Do you think there's too much drama? Because we do see a lot of it. It's inevitable.
my honest opinion, it's I'm gonna become Abby Lee Miller. It's good, but I'm waiting for you to be great. Like there's I've seen drama unfold. I've had a couple people that I talk to being involved in it, so I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna step away from that. I'll still talk to you, but I'm not getting involved. Like I'm not, even though I'm a pretty new VTuber, haven't been here for a long time. I know what and what not to do. I'm not stupid. I know not to get involved in drama, so I keep myself to myself. If somebody is telling blatant lies about any of my too close friends, I will step in and politely be like, actually, but luckily my two best mates, they're good people and they haven't been involved in any drama that I know of. If you have, tell me in DMs. If you have, let me know.
I need you to tell me immediately if you're in drama, please.
let me help you out. Yeah, yeah.
All right, here is a what if question.
Mhm.
Um, I'm sure you're familiar with the multiple VTubing agencies out there, like
Oh
HoloLive and VShojo and
my god, yes.
VSPO. Now, if you had the ability to collab with a VTuber from one of these agencies, who would it be and why? And tell me what you would want to collab with them.
Oh, this is hard. Right, so I've got a couple.
All right.
So both they're all from Hololive. One of
Okay.
them is Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame from Hololive, Ien. She's just really cool, and I really like her. The other is Mori Calliope for the
Yeah.
same reason, and three is Kobo Kanaru from Hololive ID. Oh my god, I love her so much. She's so funny, and
I love how most
I
people
just
go
feel
for.
like we'd get along.
I
I
love how
love
most people
Kobo.
go for Kobo because she is
She's
definitely she's the Gura of Hololive Indonesia.
she's a little ball of chaos, and I just love her so much.
Indonesia mention, let's go.
Seal! Yes!
Since we have
Yes!
since we have other fans of Indonesia here.
Finally!
Now, what would you like to what games would you like to play with each of these members?
The finals, or singing streams. I know this is probably gonna ruin my chances of getting into it, but I do want to join Hololive one day. I know it's a pretty big dream, but if I
It's
try, if
sky's the
I'm
limit.
if I just beg whoever controls the universe, if I just go up to them and be like, listen, mate, I could become a world famous VTuber. Just listen, I will give you my soul. I will sign my soul away. Please let me get into this agency. Please.
I mean, it's definitely a big goal, but it can be done. You just
Mm,
you gotta put in the time, you gotta put in the effort, you gotta show them what you're made of, pretty much.
yeah, bring
Like
it on.
that's something I would like to do too, and I have applied to Hololive
Ooh,
in the past. Obviously, I didn't get there, but it was an amazing experience just to have the ability to even, make an introductory video and be like, "Hey, I would like to be a member of Hololive."
yes. Or, I was gonna go for Nexus, but guess what? They are shutting down at the end of the month, so
Oh, I saw that.
I
Rip.
have friends. I have friends that are probably ex Nexons now who are Nexons, right? I know the people in the agency. They were like, "Oh yeah, for this app, you're gonna need to sign your rights away," and I was like, "Maybe not then." They were like, "Oh yeah, you need to give the files. I'm gonna be sued. You're gonna need to give the files away. You need to sign a contract." And I'm like, "I'm fully independent. Why do I need to sign the contract? What am I signing away?" So,
I get that. That's kind of why I haven't made the effort to apply to any agencies. And like if I apply to an agency, I want to know that I'm gonna have the rights to my character.
yeah. Mm,
So yeah, that's what I look for in an agency. That's what everyone should look for in an agency. If you want to join an agency, make sure that that agency will allow you to keep the rights to your character,
mhm,
and then make sure to, you know, go through that contract with a fine-tooth comb and make sure you don't see anything that's like, oh yeah, we're gonna have partial rights to your model. You're gonna be like, all the rights are mine.
mm. So basically, the shoujo.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. What do you think are some of your strengths and weaknesses as a person?
Um, that is a great question, actually.
Let's start
I
with the
don't
strengths.
feel. Oh no, start with the weaknesses.
Okay, we'll start with the weaknesses.
Everything. Just like not making long form content. So, making long form content is a nightmare for
Yes,
me
it
because
is.
it's not just with VTubing, it's with other stuff as well. Um, like IRL stuff that I have to do when I'm not Maiden.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, Maiden is a character. Although I just act like myself on stream, like I am now,
Yep.
just with a bit of flavor text being like, "Oh yeah, in the Northern Dominion this happened." When no, nothing. The Northern Dominion is not real. Immersion shattered. Hotel Trivago. Um,
Oh my
so
goodness.
yeah. For the strengths, ask my friends, ask my fans. I can't tell you. I don't know.
I don't know my own strengths.
What and when is the next cover? Hold on, because the names aren't in English. It's not an English song, but
Oh,
I do have the files on my computer. Song list,
oh,
go.
curious. I'm kind of curious.
So
I'm kind of curious myself as to what you're covering.
it's. I was supposed to keep this a secret, but I told the person who it was dedicated to yesterday, so I'm gonna just announce it. There's gonna be a cover album coming out soon.
Hmm.
On Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, YouTube Music, you know, wherever you get your music, just follow Maiden Hasegawa on there. So it's looks like the next cover is going to be Pasilio, and I have no idea when that's going to be released, but it will be released eventually. So yeah,
It's called, what's it called? Pasilio?
Pasilio, yeah. Do you want me to message it to you?
Yeah, what language is the song in?
Tagalog.
Oh.
It's a really good song. Oh my god, I love it. I love it so much.
See, I
This is
can't.
because of one of my friends.
Uh-huh.
It's her fault. This is her issue. Don't come at me.
I take no responsibility for this. It's not my friend's fault.
Do
Yeah,
you
but
like
yeah,
seals?
we have our other question. Do you?
Yes, they're cute. Okay, they're like. Do you get it?
Okay, what's your favorite breed of seal? Because there are multiple breeds.
There are breeds. Oh no, I only just know the animal exists, and I thought they were cute.
My favorite. I actually do have a favorite breed of seal because I have seen a whole bunch of videos of baby seals. I don't remember what the name is, but they're
Hmm.
when they're babies, they're very, very, very fluffy. They're white and they're fluffy, and they make the cutest sounds. and I can't for the life of me remember the name.
Oh
And I'm
my
kind of
god, I
curious.
need it.
I'm kind of tempted to go back to the YouTube video that I watched and try to find what this. Okay, I can't. Oh, it's a harp seal. Yes,
Oh,
that's the name of the breed. It's harp seal.
that's so cute.
They're the
Seal, you
most
know what to do.
they're the most adorable ever. And I would love to have one as a pet, but they're exotic, so you can't.
Aw, dang it. I used to own like rats, but yeah. Oh well. Anyway.
I used to have a pet ferret.
Need.
Yeah, he was a cute little noodle.
Fine, mine were girls. I've owned like 8 rats through my life in total. So
I've always wanted to, but my mom wouldn't allow me to have a, a pet rat. See,
they're great.
now I live on my own. I possibly could, but I'm never at the house, so I would feel really bad having a pet now, and the pet would always be home alone.
Oh. Oh no.
Yeah, I know. All right, so we're getting close to the end. Maiden, if there are there any words you would like to say to other VTubers that may be watching or who will watch this in the future that are new just like you? Or
Right.
who would like to start? Any wise words?
Right. Come here. Listen, come close. Listen to me closely. Right. I know you're scared. I know you're scared for your debut. I've been through this. I know you don't really know what you're doing. I've been through the exact same thing, okay? I don't know who you are. I hope to meet you one day if you're a new VTuber. I hope you will reach out to me and ask for help if you need it. I'm more than willing to help you. But just don't worry about the debut. If it doesn't go well, if it is super scuffed, who cares? You're gonna get better when you're like when you're growing, right?
Yeah.
The more you do it, the more experience you gain. The more, if you don't count them as friends, you at least count them as connections. Ask them for help if they've been doing it for long. Ask them for help. There's no shame in asking for help if you do need assistance with the setup, with figuring out toggles, with finding an artist for your model, finding a rigger if the artist doesn't do the rigging. There's no shame in asking for help. So that is they're my words. Just don't be shy. Your debut is probably not going to be scuffless, and there is no shame in that. You're going to improve, and I believe in you. And yeah, just don't be nervous to ask for help. Reach out if you need it. Yeah.
Patchy. Excellent words.
Thank you.
Maiden is very wise.
Thank you, Cyril. I appreciate it. Also, Brainy, I appreciate what you said.
All right, so um, with that being said, we will wrap it up here. Thank you, Maiden, for being a guest on my show.
It's an honor. I never thought this would happen when I applied for it.
And I am definitely looking forward to seeing where your VTuber journey will take you in the future. I will be keeping a close eye on you and your content.
Mm-hmm.
And as for everyone else watching today, make sure to you can catch Maiden on YouTube. She streams, all of her streams are on YouTube, and also her Twitter, which I have stickied at the at the top of the page, so you can see that there. Make sure to give her a follow. Go and show her some support, and make friends. Be nice. Do the nice friend thing.
Oh my! If you are going to be a problem, my mods will bite your ankles. So behave. I know my voice sounds like this. I'm more open about why I don't want you to be weird in my own streams, but just be normal, please.
Yes.
Or my mods
Please.
will bite you.
All right, Maiden. Any last words before we end?
Oh, that sounds mildly threatening. Any last words? um, just this is gonna sound really sentimental, so don't let me go on too much.
Let's
But
go.
yes. So just to Brainy Rose Smith, you were in chat earlier. Um and Azora Furia, thank you for being the two VTubers that I became friends with first, and thank you for believing in me and taking a chance on me. Without your help, I wouldn't have gotten to where I am today. You mean a lot to me. Like you mean the world to me. So I really appreciate you being my friend, like my close friends. I appreciate like even if you're just texting me stupid stuff that doesn't make sense when you're half asleep, you don't know how happy that seeing your content, watching your streams and talking and being friends with you, you don't know how happy that makes me, and thank you for changing my life. So yeah.
Beautifully said. Beautifully, beautifully said. I'm so glad you have people like that in your life. And
Mm,
I
I
hope that that continues going forward. And I hope that the three of you remain the best of friends. All right, everyone, and that'll be it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Maiden, for stopping by. It was very, very nice to talk to you, and I love everything about you.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
I'm not used to this.
All right, everyone. I'll catch you all again on the next stream. So until then, Jane, Oyatsukuro, and bye bye.
Bye.